Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. First down here for this offense. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. It's a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. Should be short of the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Passes the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. They'll run the option. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Plus the 40 now. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 10. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He pulls it in for a big gain. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They're going to run it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's the end of the first quarter. LSU 14, Alabama 0.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Toss play, running right. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Here's the toss play now, running left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. The spin move. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They finally corral him at the 1.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Breaking free at the 35. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Offense in hurry-up mode. Third and short, they hand the ball off. Yes, first down yardage at the 46. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run field, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. They're trying to run it with the option. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Quarterback's got it on the option. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they stop him short of the goal line. What a stand by this defense.
Maybe a little bit too creative here on this fourth down play call by the offense. I think the defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that receiver, whether it was a pass or a run. And by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short of the first down marker.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. He left with no option, just has to throw it away.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape, and down he goes. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
LSU.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And they bring him down right at the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They're going to run it here. and he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The back's got it. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He'll hand it off. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. We'll give it to the running back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Wideouts now clustered. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Tigers. It was a foot race and he won it. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Fires it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Stop short of the marker after just a short gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. is a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Alabama.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking for his big tight end. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Escapes the pocket. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff to the single back. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. Keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, LSU. And the beatdown continues. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Brought down at the 20-yard line. Brings up 2nd down. On the double. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. LSU 35, Alabama 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Coverage team able to bring him down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Look at out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And this one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's the target, and it's complete.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Touchdown, LSU. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Extending the play now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
He's tackled at the 27.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. 1st down and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Crosses the 10. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He's going to score. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
LSU 63, Alabama 14.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down at the 42. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Trying to extend the play. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
This quarterback didn't have much time at all. I thought it was going to be an easy sack for the defense, but he shows you his strength and his athletic ability and instincts to be able to pull out of that, somehow avoid the sack and get rid of the ball.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a quick grab. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Alabama.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Timeout, LSU.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. The course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation.